Alright, let's jump into the technical analysis of Palantir Technologies, ticker PLTR, based on the July 9, 2025 closing data, breaking down the past 3 months to see what this stock's been up to and where it might be headed. Starting with the big picture, PLTR opened at $88.4 on April 10, 2025, and by July 9, it closed at $139.6. That's a massive 57.92% gain, with some wild swings along the way, including a 9.37% jump on June 16 and a 5.62% spike on June 13. Before that, it was trading in a tighter range between $88 and $100, so this recent push signals a strong breakout. Let's talk price and volume. On July 9, volume was 34,950,889 shares, lower than the massive 202,598,647 shares on June 27, but still above the average daily volume of about 20 million shares, suggesting solid buying interest. Digging into the price action, on July 8, PLTR opened at 138,775, hit a high of 139,855, and closed at 139.71. Then on July 9, it opened at 139,655, touched 141.0, and settled at 139.6, showing steady momentum with some intraday volatility. Now let's dive into the technical indicators. The 5-day simple moving average is at 136,982, and the 5-day exponential moving average is at 137,981, both below the 139.6 close, highlighting the strength of the recent move. The 20-day SMA is at 137.5805, 50-day at 135,224, and 200-day at 128.9892, with the price above all these averages. This screams bullish momentum, but we'll check if it's overstretched. Looking at momentum indicators, the 14-day RSI is at 56.9567, comfortably in neutral territory, far from overbought levels above 70, suggesting room for more upside. Williams percenter 14 is at -43.7199, also neutral, not signaling overbought or oversold conditions. The 10-day momentum indicator is at -363, showing a slight dip in short-term momentum, and the CCI 20 at 36.4364 indicates the price is slightly above its average but not in extreme territory. Moving to trend indicators, the MACD line is at 297.11. Above the signal line at 371.28, with a negative histogram of -0.7418, hinting at a potential slowdown in bullish momentum. The ADX 14 at 18.1589 shows a weak trend strength, so the recent rally might need more confirmation to sustain. The Arun oscillator at -21.4286, with Arun up at 68 and Arun down at 12, leans bullish but suggests some consolidation could be near. For volatility, the 14-day ATR is 60895, indicating decent daily price swings. Bollinger Bands show the upper band at 145.4297, lower at 129.7313, and middle at 137.5805, with the price near the upper band but not breaking it, suggesting no immediate overextension. The parabolic SAR at 146.3218 is above the price, hinting at a potential reversal if the price keeps climbing. Volume indicators show OBV at 1,644,835,470, reflecting steady buying pressure. The Chaikin oscillator at -1,276,370 is negative, suggesting some distribution, and the MFI 14 at 64.8010 indicates healthy money flow without overbought signals. Other indicators like stochastic RSI K5 at 71.5536 and D5 at 69.2164 are on the higher side but not extreme, while the ultimate oscillator at 59.0839 is neutral. Now let's forecast the next trading day's open, with a 139.6 close and a VWAP of 133.2632. The neutral RSI and strong moving average support suggest a stable open, likely between 138.5 and 140.5, leaning toward 140 if buying volume picks up. Support levels are at the VWAP of 133.2632, 5-day EMA at 137,981, and 20-day SMA at 137.5805. with resistance at the recent high of 141.0 and the parabolic SAR at 146.3218. The ATR suggests an intraday range of 133.5105 to 145.6895, but volatility could push it wider. Let's break down the scenarios. In a bullish case, if volume surges and the price breaks 141.0, we could see a push toward 145.0 or even 147.0, especially if market sentiment stays strong. In a bearish case, if profit-taking kicks in, the price could dip toward the VWAP at 133.2632 or the 20-day SMA at 137.5805. Consolidation might keep it trading between 138.0 and 142.0. A few key points to wrap up. The lower volume on July 9 compared to June's peaks suggests a cooling off, but the price holding above key moving averages keeps the bulls in control. The 14-day ROC at 1.0130 shows steady gains, but the negative MACD histogram hints at caution. Traders should watch volume and any news catalysts. If PLTR stays above 137.5805, the uptrend could continue, but a drop below 133.2632 might signal a deeper pullback. This stock's been a beast, but will it keep climbing or take a breather? What do you think? Let me know in the comment.